keen not to compete with other manufacturers for the Computex 2022 spotlight later this month. ASUS has taken to the virtual stage ahead of the show to reveal a whole host of upgrades for its laptop range, including its updated Vivobook offering for 2022. Comprised of the Vivobook S and Vivobook Pro, the Vivobook S offers great performance in a lightweight form factor, while the upgraded Vivobook Pro series offers creative focus features like a dedicated GPU for more power and ASUS's dial pad. ASUS has unveiled the Vivobook Pro 14 OLED, a 14-inch laptop that weighs in at 1.4 kilograms. Still, ASUS has included a 45-watt processor and a dedicated GPU, plus a 63 watt-hours battery. ASUS has announced the Vivobook Pro 14 OLED, a less powerful alternative to the new Vivobook Pro 14X OLED. Specifically, the Vivobook Pro 14 OLED will feature up to the Core i7 to 12700H, a 14-core processor from the Intel Alder Lake P family. For reference, the 45-watt processor also has an Iris Xe Graphics G796 integrated GPU and offers a 4.7 GHz boost clock on its performance CPU cores. Moreover, ASUS has combined the Core i7 to 12700H with the GeForce RTX 3050, the slowest RTX 30 series laptop graphics card that NVIDIA bases on the GA107 GPU. Theoretically, the GeForce RTX 3050 should sit between the GTX 1650Ti and the GTX 1660Ti, depending on its TGP. Unfortunately, ASUS has not confirmed whether the GeForce RTX 3050 can use its full 80-watt TGP. Elsewhere, the Vivobook Pro 14 OLED contains 16 GB of LPDDR5 RAM, up to a 1TB SSD, and a 63 watt-hours battery. Additionally, the Vivobook Pro 14 OLED has a 14-inch OLED display that operates at 2.8K, with a 120Hz refresh rate, a 16:10 aspect ratio, 100% DCI-P3 color space coverage, and Display HDR True Black 600 certification. Currently, ASUS has not confirmed when the Vivobook Pro 14 OLED will be available. If other ZenBook and Vivobook refreshes are anything to go by, the Vivobook Pro 14 OLED will launch by third quarter 2022. While ASUS has unveiled the Vivobook Pro 15X OLED, it has also announced the Vivobook Pro 15 OLED that features similar specifications. Accordingly, the Vivobook Pro 15 OLED relies on an Intel Alder Lake processor and an NVIDIA GeForce RTX GPU, plus a high-resolution OLED display. Like other recent Vivobook refreshes, the Vivobook Pro 15 OLED features up to the Intel Core i7 to 12700H, an Alder Lake P processor with 6 performance and 8 efficient cores. Additionally, ASUS equips the machine with 16 GB of LPDDR5 RAM, up to a 1TB SSD, and up to an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3050 GPU. In comparison, the also new Vivobook Pro 14 OLED utilizes the lesser GeForce RTX 3050. Incidentally, ASUS will offer the Vivobook Pro 15 OLED with 50 and 70 watt-hours batteries, although it is unclear with which configurations each battery will be available. Moreover, the machine comes with a 2.8K 120Hz or 4K 60Hz OLED display, depending on the configuration chosen. For reference, both panels have 16:9 aspect ratios and measure 15.6 inches across. Unfortunately, ASUS has not confirmed when it will be launching the Vivobook Pro 15X OLED, nor for how much. Based on other Vivobook refreshes, the Vivobook Pro 15X OLED should be available within the next month or so, at least in Europe. Thank you for watching this video. I hope the video was not only useful, but also interesting. Have a nice day and see you soon.